Hey there, guys. It's me. Well, it's kind of like the end of the week for me. Whole lot of things been going on, as well as you should know. Um, well, how should I start off with this? I'll start off by saying this. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I mean, with what's been going on with a few LPs of mine. Some people just can't seem to upload their stuff, or they've been getting some kind of weird glitch in the system, which I could pretty much say, what the hell? I mean, really, what the hell? So, to you guys out there, like Big Fatty Plus, Magma WK, 40 Warrior, I really feel for you guys. Seriously, I do. I mean, I think that's the reason why, for some reason, um, I just really just stopped doing LPs for a while. Not because I'm kind of losing the burn. I'm just not really getting interested into it or fired up. But after Phoenix Wright, that takes a lot out of you. So basically, yes, Phoenix Wright took a lot out of me. So therefore, I'm just slowly recovering my speed and in what I usually do around Let's Plays. So yes, I am taking a short little break right after Phoenix Wright because that was a big one. That was a big one. So it took a lot of my character strength out of me. So therefore, I'm just kind of kicking it, relaxing, and all. But don't worry, I will be back doing Let's Plays. Say about next week. Now I have to talk about this because really, it's pretty much important. It's concerning this weekend. This weekend, I will be kind of busy. Busy, socializing. Since I've been invited out to a party over at my brother's. Mm-hmm. Since I have been invited over to a party at my brother's house, I'll most likely be at my brother's house for like a couple of hours. Hopefully, I go we go early so I can come back a little sooner, just in case if a stream starts going and whatnot. I'm really not that much of a social person unless if it had anything to do with the local expo or the or anime expo. That's when I get to geek out. That's when you get to see me just totally geek out. Let my otaku out for maybe 3 days or so. But anyway, aside from that, um, I actually I actually did a practice run of a game that I will be doing in July, and I will most likely, as I mentioned in my last video, work on something else other than what I've been currently working on. And stuff I've been working on is like Chuck Ruck, Chronicles of Dark Lord, Super Robot Tyson. I did say I was going to do Final Fantasy 3, but like I said, I'm going to do that on my own time. I'm not going to really go back and upload every part of Final Fantasy 3 just to say, oh well, last time on Final Fantasy 3. No, no, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 3 during my own time, and when I get back to the final area of the game, then I will start recording those parts. And since I'm on a better computer, it'll be in better quality and whatnot. Since, well, since I have a better controller and a microphone, I don't have to worry about, headset. And let me tell you, without the headset, it is pretty damn good. Because I feel I can relax while I'm actually let's playing, and that's a change because I'm usually like with the headset on I can't really relax because I'm like my neck is like instant shrug. It's like instant stiff. It goes into instant shrug stiff board. So that's always not a good thing. So on top of that, things are going to get really busy and socially anyway. Another thing that's going to happen is, like I said before, I will be getting back to doing Let's Plays, but the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some things ahead of time during my schedule. It's not like I'm going to forget certain games. It's like certain games that I know I plan to do, I'm going to push them a little far into the future. Certain games I will undoubtedly, and I do mean undoubtedly, say I'm going to list out right here in the open. Namely, I'm going to start from here, June to say November. Because November, after November, that's it. I'm not going to do anything in December because I'm going to call Christmas break on December. I'm calling Christmas break right now on December. So therefore, no Let's Plays, just an end of the video vlog, and that'll be the last Tenkaichi file or off the headset video or however it is during this year. So let that be known. But yes, I will be doing certain games that I may have to have co-stars with. I mean, co-commentary, not co-stars. Co-commentary. That's right, co-commentary. So, starting with, I'm going to try to say May. I'm going to start with May, and then work myself through November, with the exception of me taking off on August, just to get a few things done in my life, like book promotions and such. Next week. Yes, about next week. About next week, I will be at my old job, in which I was a teacher, and I will be as a judge for their annual school, a national competition that happens every year around this time. It's called the speech meet. Now, I'm usually a judge at the local speech meet. And since, I'm the only guy around here that they actually like to see around at the old campus, since I've been busy with books and everything else, mainly books and my Let's Plays. Namely, being an author, that's my real job. So, I had to deal with my books, trying to find time for them, and of course, promoting them. Which I kind of need help with because I can't really do the promoting myself. So really, I do need help with promoting my book. Aside from that, that's what I'll be doing next week. Well, rather, next Friday. I'll be doing that next Friday since I'll be doing certain, I'll be doing judging and everything. I'll be part of the judge committee. And no, it's not going to be like the judge from Phoenix Wright, in which the judge is so confounded he shits a brick every time. And of course he's not going to be like. And of course he's not going to be like Miles Edgeworth. Because even though he is a good prosecutor, he is not going to stand by and be a judge. Or is he not going to be like Phoenix Wright, in which I point the finger out and say, "Objection!" But you know me, I'll be handling with kids, so therefore, I'm not going to be going, "Objection! Raise your voice!" No, that's not me. No, that's not me. No. No, but really, that's what I do, like, on a yearly basis. I always seem to do something around May, and then, of course, June. June is Father's Day, so I sing in the Father's Day choir at my church, and so, the usual Mother's Day, Father's Day thing, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing. As far as reality goes, that's all I'm going to be doing. Aside from that, this weekend, I should say this. Sunday is going to be the local expo in my area, so therefore, for all my fellow geeks, I should say it like this. For all you fellow geeks, otaku, nerds, I got a little something for you. Yeah, I do have a little something for you. I'll be at downtown, in which they actually have the sci-fi comic book expo there, and it'll be located at the Shrine, which is in downtown LA, not too far from where I am. It's just a straight shot and a little turn. Aside from that, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I don't see myself doing so much more as to this month. And sorry, my chair is squeaky. It just needs I just need to really get rid of this thing. No, aside from that, there's so many things I plan to do. But yeah, I had to point that little thing out about what I'm going to do during this month. So that doesn't mean I'm going to be away from Let's Plays. That means, reality needs me for a moment, and I must answer its call, no matter how I do not care to be part of reality sometimes. Because we all know, reality sucks. Actuality is pretty good. But anyway, Let's Plays. Yes, Let's Plays. That's right. I'm pretty sure most of you out there just don't want to hear about my regular, bland, normal life. And want to hear about what I'm going to be Let's Playing for the next couple of months. Well, starting from here, which is May, I'll finish up Chuck Rock. I just got a few levels to go forward, and most likely save state and load state and everything else that I will be doing in that game, which is pretty damn simple. And after that, I will be going back to Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate, in which I had to say, I'm pretty sure most of you are on bated breath wondering, when am I ever going to finish it? I can tell you right now, I will finish it pretty soon. I'm sorry that I've been going through a lot of stuff, but I don't mind entertaining, but as long as I have fun with the games I play, there's always going to be something, which I don't mind doing. I don't mind dealing with it. It's just a good thing that I do this sort of thing. Let's see. Yes, I'll be doing Chronicles of the Dark Lord, Super Robot Tyson OG2, Final Fantasy 3, which I stated before I'm going to do off screen until I reach the last area. Bahamut Lagoon, I'm still trying to think, should I actually do it the same way or do it differently? What? No. But in any case, I'm just going to try my best. After those three, the next in line is going to be Seema the Enemy. And yes, I will have Ryu joining me during that Let's Play because I'm not really going to take that one seriously. Really, I'm not. I'm just going to be laughing my ass off throughout this whole goddamn game. And it's pretty good that I do that sometimes because it makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, I need a game to really goof off with, and that's going to be a let's goof off or a let's co-op play because really, he's played it before, so it's not like, oh, well, he's going to walk me through it, but there are going to be some points that I'm just going to be laughing my ass off on. And we're both going to be laughing our asses off, so it's going to be an enjoyable let's play. Since June is coming up, it means anime month. And usually, anime month means I will be doing, well, no, it's going to be comic book month. July is anime month. My bad. Since June is comic book month, I will be doing quite a few games based off of comic books. I can't tell you what those titles are going to be, but you will enjoy them nonetheless. At least I hope you will, because I can't even stress how funny it's going to turn out to be. Other than that, anime month, which is July, will have, of course, anime games. I've already have a few I have worked on, and a few I plan to work on, and I'm not going to disclose that either. So you're just going to have to wait. You're not going to get any information about what I'm going to be let's playing at that time. You're just going to have to wait. Who's a little good viewer? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But anyway, who are the few good viewers out there? Yes, yes, you are. You're not going to ask Pookie8788. That's right. You're going to be a good little viewer, and you're going to sit there and enjoy it. But anyway, aside from that, after anime month, then I'm going to take my break. And then September will be my anniversary on YouTube. Yes, I will become a third year LPer. A third year LPer, and yet I will also be a 6-year member of YouTube, which I am quite excited about. Now, am I going to celebrate it? I will. Let's play the first game I ever started my career with, and it first started off as a playthrough. So now, after so long, I'm going to actually do the one game that I actually started my channel off with. I'm not going to tell you what it is because longtime viewers know what that game is. And it's an old Nintendo game that I actually played on my emulator once when I actually had my Dreamcast. And I really enjoyed it. So, it's going to be something else. Aside from a couple more games that I also plan to do. I'm going to say that November, I got a certain game I need to come back to. And I'm not going to say what it is because I'm pretty sure somebody will probably scream it out to me and probably try to drag the info out of me, try to beat me up, or whatever the hell else is going to happen. I don't really care, but it's going to be one of those kind of games in which I will say is something I have in my personal collection. So the one thing I am going to do is I am going to say that after this, that will be it for that Let's Play will probably be the only game I will do during that month, and after that is December, and that means I will be taking it easy. Now, did I mention that I was going to do a Pokemon game during this month? I probably will, because I did say I was going to do a Pokemon game because of that poll I did. And I did say I was going to try and do it through my I was about to say my computer, through my my camera, and do it live. Hopefully it doesn't tip over like last time with Samba de Amigo. But yes, it is a Pokemon game, and a Pokemon game in which I nearly kind of finished, but ran out of steam with it. And I plan to finish it before I actually do a Let's Play of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Probably sometime next week, or I can't do it this weekend, but I'm pretty sure I'll do it next week. But anyway, a lot of things happening, a lot of games being covered, a lot of games that I also will plan to. Yes, you heard that. A lot of things that will happen and probably will happen, and I'm hopefully, when I get all this done, I will be glad that break is on its way, because, man alive, the stuff I need to do and the stuff that needs to be taken care of, and stuff that need to be taken care of will, of course, be reported, and you will get to see highlights, and I won't leave you guys out. So, once again, this is the Tenkaichi of Gaming, Ichigo Musko, aka Pookie7, and this was one of the many Tenkaichi files that will undoubtedly be told to the rest of the viewing audience. So stay tuned. I might have another video coming up. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Let's Play, but just stay tuned anyway. Until then, Tenkai, Muso, and I'll see you later.